I'm always like, which word do I deliver next, God? But, I always know because I'll start feeling like a nudge, or I'll start thinking about one of the words that I have written down really heavily. I'll start thinking about it. And I'm like, okay, this is the next one. I'm just so happy now, guys. It was snowing for the last 2 days, and finally it's like spring weather outside. So I love this type of weather. Like, ooh, my favorite weather. Anyways, I'm going to say something. Do you guys notice that, like, there's a difference between when God, you know, gives you a break from warfare? It's like you'll probably see attempts in the spirit, or you'll like see people trying to get under your skin or trying to poke at you, but it won't actually affect you, right? So that's God giving you a break from warfare. But then there'll be times where, like, the kingdom of darkness is completely quiet. And you're like, okay, they're too quiet. They're up to something. When something's too quiet, you're like, something's being done because they're too quiet. I said this over the weekend. I'm like, wait, I feel normal. I'm like, they're too quiet in the spiritual realm. I'm not seeing nothing. I'm not hearing nothing. Usually I'm feeling like attempts in the middle of the night, waking up and praying. I'm like, they're too quiet. Something's going on. So as soon as I said they're too quiet, something's going on, it was it was Monday, last night actually. Monday night is when they tried another attempt, and it was kind of heavy, but look at me, all this energy and stuff. Like, what? Anyways, that's not the reason why I'm doing this video. I have a specific word for someone, and y'all gonna think this is crazy. And guess what? This is craziness, okay? Let me tell you something. When you are a chosen, or you are an anointed, or you are gifted, let me tell you something. Like, people will want to be around you because there's just something unique about you. There's just something special about you, right? And here's the thing. No matter what your past was like and who you used to be and what you used to do, once people find out you're a chosen person, you're gifted, and you have that type of access to God, and you have that Joseph favor on your life, you have that Daniel favor on your life, you have that Esther favor on your life. Once people see that, they know automatically that there's going to be blessings in your life, there's going to be favor in your life, and they're going to want to be around you. No matter if your past is bad, people will want to be around the new you, the confident you, the glow up you, the anointed you, because they want what's associated with you, right? And this is the same way with relationships. And whoever you are, this is a word. You're going to know this is your word. Like, you're going to be like, girl, chill. So the Lord showed me something, and this is about your husband, your king, your kingdom husband, the one that God has for you. I don't know if y'all together yet, or if y'all going to come together. But here's the thing. When you are close to getting married, best believe there's going to be counterfeits coming from all over. But the counterfeits are not only going to try to approach you or your person, as in, like, if you're a woman, counterfeit men will be attracted to you and try to come towards you. Even in the spirit, they'll try to come towards you. If you're a man, there may be counterfeit women trying to come towards you, trying to reach out to you, trying to shoot their shot at you or whatever. But here's the thing. The counterfeits will also try to connect with your partner. If it's like, let me give you an example. So, because this is what God was particularly showing me. So there's someone that they're about to meet their husband, or they're about to get married if you guys are already together. And here's the thing. There's going to be women that your husband dated in the past, whether they were together in a relationship, whether they're just dating or just talking, even if they weren't dating, but they were talking. The women that had interest in your husband in the past, a lot of them are going to try to come towards you. They're going to try to contact you, befriend you, and some of them are going to even start adding you on Instagram. It may be from their real accounts or fake accounts. But here's going to be the number one sign, the number one giveaway. Because listen, everything is spiritual. We battle against spiritual principalities, not flesh and blood. And one thing about us gifted, before anything happens in the physical, the Lord is going to show us in the spirit. Okay? But here's the thing. Sometimes you may miss it, because sometimes you may be going through warfare. Your dreams are not that clear, or you don't remember your dreams, or something will happen and you just don't remember it, right? But here's how you'll know, because you'll start seeing, like, people that people that you're not your ex. This is an actual person that's coming forward. that is your husband. People that your husband dated in the past, you're going to see them appearing in your dreams. When they appear in your dreams, it means that they're already keeping an eye on you in the physical. They know about you. They know about you. And you have to understand something. Again, the reason why I brought up when you are an anointed or a chosen one, people gravitate towards you and they like you is because when you actually have an encounter with a chosen one, even if you guys are not together anymore, even if you guys are not friends anymore, you're not associates anymore, anytime you have an encounter with a chosen one or an anointed, you are not going to forget that person. You're going to have a hard time forgetting that person. Even if you did that person wrong and you mistreated that person, you are going to have a hard time letting that person go. Hence why many of you guys who are anointed, who are chosen, this is why people from your past have a hard time releasing you. They have a hard time letting go of your friendship, letting go of the relationship, and they're always keeping an eye on you. They're always monitoring you. They're always stalking you to see where you are in your life, if you're doing better than them, if you moved on with someone else. Whatever reason why they're stalking you, they just cannot stop keeping an eye on you. They watch you like a hawk, okay? It's the same concept with your husband. This man of God is extremely anointed. This man of God is chosen. And there's women who were with him in the past, or women that he was dating in the past, or he was talking to, that cannot let him go. They literally have a soul tie with him. They have a hard time releasing him. He does not have a soul tie with them. He has released them. They have a hard time releasing him because many of them, they didn't know what they had until it was gone. Many of them, they didn't realize he was a good man. They took advantage of him. They used him. They tarnished him. You see what I'm saying? They didn't see him as husband material. They didn't see him as their ideal person. You see what I'm saying? And that's what ends up happening is people don't really know what they have until it's gone. And some of them, yes, they may have saw him as that, but he may not have saw them as that. So he may have cut ties with them. And some of them, they were just talking and getting to know each other, and he just had no interest, or they had no interest, right? But now they have interest in him all of a sudden. They have a hard time letting him go. And here's the thing. They know about you. Some of them, they know about you because they're gifted as well. They can see you, they can see in the spirit. But being gifted does not mean that you are anointed. Being gifted does not mean you're chosen from God. Being gifted does not mean you are called. There's people who are gifted and they're not called, they're not anointed, or they're not chosen, right? Many of us, we were gifted before we were called. So many of us, we already had dreams and visions, and we already knew that we had certain gifts, but then we received a call from God, and either you accept the call or you don't accept the call, right? Remember, there's witches out there, warlocks out there who can see in the spirit, hear in the spirit, but they're not working for God. You get what I'm saying? So there's some of them who can see your marriage. They can see what's in store for you and this person, and they have a hard time letting this man go. And here's what some of them are doing. This is what God showed me. Here's what some of them are doing. Some of them, they're trying to contact you before you and your partner come together because they want to befriend you. They want to befriend you. So don't be surprised if random women are contacting you, ladies, and they're like, hey, how are you? And you're like, who is this girl? Don't be surprised if some of them are contacting you like, hey, let's hang out. Or, you get what I'm saying? Like, or it may be people that you know, but you guys were never friends. You guys were never associates, but you may have went to the same school, but you guys never hung out or anything like that. So there's really no friendship there, but you may know of each other, but now they're reaching out to you, trying to befriend you. A lot of them are only trying to befriend you because you're connected to the man that they want. That's what it is. And they have a soul tie with this man. That's what it is. And they want this man. Or they dated this man and they can't let this man go. You get what I'm saying? Some of them, they may not even reach out to you as in communication wise, but they're going to befriend you. They're keeping an eye on you and they're watching your profile because they want to see if y'all together, if you guys are getting married yet, if you guys are together, or if he's really with you, because they may have had a dream or they may have saw something and they want to add you and see if it's actually happening, if they're really seeing what's going on. But again, the biggest giveaway is you're going to see them in the spiritual realm. So this is why sometimes you'll randomly see women that you never met before. And you're like, who is this woman? And you're noticing they're in the spirit world watching you, the spiritual realm, or they're mentioning something about your husband, your future husband. And you're like, where is this coming from? There's people who are going to keep an eye on you because they want your partner. Okay, so I want to just give you this heads up. You'll know that this is your word because this is something that you've already been suspecting, or you're seeing these random like women adding you, or you're seeing women that you saw in the spiritual realm or in a dream adding you. You don't even know who they are, or you may know of them, but you didn't even know that they were with your person in the past. This is why they're adding you. This is why they're watching you. Okay, love you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye.